Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
Life is short. I know. It's not very original. But it is true that you need to stop and smell the roses once in a while, or you miss it completely, which means, yes, you need to have fun. And as much as we don't like to admit it to other people, sometimes that fun means pointing, laughing, and potentially mocking others, which we're going to do a little bit here. Good naturedly, of course. It is all in good fun. It's just a little lighter than some of the stuff we deal with from time to time. Now, you may not have seen this. This actually was in December. This part was. But it's for a recent story. Just got to go back with a quick reminder. Sky star Angel Reese's Barbie era. Her Barbie era, folks, comes full circle. Remember what happened Barbie night? Do y'all remember in Chicago, 2024? It was actually Caitlin Clark night. So anyway, what this is about, of course, because I think she, gave herself the nickname Bayou Barbie, right? And so I think it even does even say that in here somewhere. I hate these basketball sites. Like, okay, you showed me that ad. Don't keep popping up the same one. Anyway, now you're probably going to get a YouTube ad, and then you're all going to yell at me. I have nothing to do with them. Just saying. Uh, anyway, she is now part of Barbie Dream Fest, which is like a fan convention type thing that just recently happened in Miami. She was there on a panel, speaking. And yeah, let's get into how that went. We can start with this, the Miami New Times. See, all the media, they all have the same thing. If I stay long enough, it'll pop up again. I just get annoyed, not because it's really an ad, but those for some reason really slow down my computer. Anyway, Barbie Dream Fest is going viral for all the wrong reasons. The 3-day event in Fort Lauderdale, sorry, I said Miami, same thing, is being compared to Fire Festival and the disastrous Willy Wonka chocolate experience. Isn't that absolutely wild? First ever Barbie Dream Fest, billed as the ultimate fan event for the world's most famous doll, kicked off Friday, March 27th at the Broward County Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale and runs through Sunday, March 29th. But as early as Friday evening, word began to spread in the Barbie subreddit X. Oh, I read that. I'm not going to go through it. There was some long stuff in there. It is absolutely wild the way people were complaining. And apparently it is like $100 a day or close to $100 a day just to get in. So you've got people who probably flew there, hotels, which is not going to be cheap around there, and spending $100 a day to get into this convention. And we have come with video, we have come with pictures to talk about this. Now this person paid $250 to get in there. So let's take a look at some of this stuff that we have on here. Right here we go. We've got here's Angel Reese at Barbie Dream Fest, and you can tell by that's the fact that that's the stage, and you see that person. Not a lot of people there. So let's, this is only about 30 seconds long. Let's see if I can give you a better, this is a lady giving you an idea. This is Barbie Dream Fest, folks. Now, the Sky article said, oh, it's put on by Mattel. I have heard that it was not. I heard that Mattel basically endorsed it by, putting it out there or, promoting it, that sort of thing, but it's not actually associated with Mattel. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments.
Would have been able to skate in there. This was their Barbie dream house, a cardboard standing box with a VW wagon. It would have been nice, but the doors were closed, so you couldn't even go inside of it. As you can see, everything else was just spread out, open, very empty, very scarce, and it was just fee after fee.
Y'all, we came to this because it was so hyped online. It was, a bunch of vendors. They made it seem like there was so much to do. This is a huge space, okay, at the Broward Convention Center. It is empty. Empty, okay?
This would have been
Barbie Dream Fest, everyone. Barbie Dream Fest. Absolutely wild. But, that, of course, it was not all. That was not all. We had a. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. It's like 2 minutes long. But as you can see, this is while it's going on.
The Barbie Dream House, where the life-sized Barbie Dream House right now, guys. It's...
And I'm thinking, there'll be some kinks to work out. Yeah, but not okay.
there.
Hold on, let me just go back a second. I guess if you could see that back there, I think that is where. Now I'm guessing that maybe they have some other speakers as well. I would hope throughout the 3 days, but I'm guessing that back there is where. And I'm not saying she is now, so I'm not like, oh, look at the crowd. There's no one there for. But I believe that's where they would have their speakers, their panels, that sort of thing. That's where Angel would be speaking.
Okay, here is another sponsor that we saw, which I have questions about where the sponsorship money went. Is there money? Because there's no cookies, and they make cookies. So what did they contribute?
There's neon. Maybe that's the dream house.
There's neon?
Yeah, right next to it.
Yeah, that looks like you can see chairs and stuff too. So that's where they would have had that panel.
Oh,
Is that the life size?
I mean, we can't get up there with it, so. Wow. Pose. Pose. Oh no? Yeah, that's how this is going.
This is wild, y'all. And look, I'm even, as much as I'm doing the pointing, laughing, and mocking, I'm even going to give Angel Reese a little bit of a pass and say she needs a new team. She's got to do some serious thinking about who her people are, because it was her people that arranged this and her people who thought this would be a great opportunity for her. And the other thing we have to make clear is, as much as she tries, as much as she wants to be, Angel Reese is no Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark goes to Fortune 500 companies and gets paid six figures for a 30-minute speech because she is a highly intelligent, highly engaging young lady, and people want to listen to her. Angel Reese doesn't have that. She is not, and I'm not saying this to be mean. Look, there are very intelligent, successful people who are not good speakers, okay? It is a skill. Again, I only say that because I'll get the Angel Reese crazy, say, oh, you're saying Angel's stupid, and that, no. But also this, because I know people like to use this when they talk about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark and all that with their 5.2 million Instagram followers. Most of them are bots. Clearly, most of them are bots. But also horny teenage boys and a bunch of young girls who want to be Angel Reese because they have parents who are failing them does not translate into popularity for something like this. It does not translate into butts in seats for basketball games. It does not translate into viewers on TV for basketball games. It does not translate into getting paid six figures for a 30-minute speech by a Fortune 500 company. It simply does not. This is an absolute, total embarrassment. And again, it is Angel Reese's people. I don't know what all she has, how she has it broken down. I don't know if she has like an entertainment lawyer, manager, agent, all of the above, plus her inner circle of friends and family. But they have any of them involved in this should be fired. Okay, let's direct it that way, right? We're pointing, laughing, mocking, but we're going to take it all away from Angel Reese and say her team who got her here needs to be fired. And Angel Reese needs to take a step back as well and say, hey, you know what? I need to hire at least one person who's going to be honest with me about all this stuff, because that is the other thing that is partly Angel Reese's fault. She's delusional as to her level of popularity. Let me just put it that way. But yeah, this is wild.
Are you having fun? More sponsors.
I could have gotten more people over to watch the games today. Anyway, Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate it as always. Smash the like button, subscribe. You know the drill. I will talk to you later.